Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Final Fantasy draft here on the channel. We're climbing our way through Mythic, and opening the Regalia certainly helps. This card is fantastic. It's got really just everything you want. It comes down on turn 4, ramps you up. It's colorless, so it fits into every deck. I lose to this card so much when my opponent has it, and I'm excited to use it myself to bring the pain. This card is fantastic. And it fits into any deck. If this weren't in the pack, Sleep Magic is awfully tempting. Really cheap interactive spell for your blue decks so that you can play card draw spells and then really catch back up on tempo. So I love Sleep Magic. It would be my pick if I wasn't taking the Regalia. Grahatia has been a disappointment to me. I thought this card would be insane, and I have not really seen it do anything, which is unfortunate. I think Rydia's Return is pretty good, but not an early pick. Reno and Rude is just because it's a little inflexible. There is Reno and Rude, which is an early aggressive card, but a lot of the black decks aren't that aggressive. I think its best home is black-red because you can sacrifice the 0/1 wizards that you make, but yeah, it's a little hard to use. So we started off with the Regalia. It fits into any strategy. Pack 2. The rare in this pack is unplayable. Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. Not a great card because it gives itself away. Why would you do that, Kane? There is Call the Mountain Chocobo, which is solid. There is Garnet, which is solid. I mean, this is one of the worst packs I have ever seen in this format. Do I want to second pick a Call the Mountain Chocobo, or do I just want to risk it on Garnet? That's my two main thoughts. There's Resentful Revelation, which is fine. I just don't really second pick this card. It's just too early. Call the Mountain Chocobo is another one I don't really want to second pick. I'll just take Garnet. If I end up in green-white, I'll be really happy to have this one. And if I don't, I won't really miss it. Black Mage's Rod is fine. Call the Mountain Chocobo's fine. Resentful Revelation's fine, but yeah, we're just going to take Garnet. That's a weak pack. Pick 3, there's Dragoon's Wyvern. I will take that. We're not weighting the Garnet at all. So what I mean when I say weighting it is like, okay, will I bias towards green-white because I have this card? Not at all, because I'd rather just find the open colors, build a solid deck, even regardless. There's Chocobo Kick, there's White Mage's Staff, both solid cards, but we're at the point in the draft where we're still just taking the best card in the packs, and Dragoon's Wyvern is fantastic. Plays really well with Regalia because it gives you 2 bodies that can crew it, so play Wyvern on turn 3, you can trade off the Wyvern and then still slam Regalia on turn 4 and have something to crew it right away, because you really want to crew this the turn it comes down, but I love the Dragoon's Wyvern. Looks like red-white. There's a couple of cards for it. This land is pretty reasonable. It's like in the late game, you just get a land that comes with a wizard, so pretty good. Chocobo Kick is a nice one, but I love the Wyvern. Love me a Wyvern. Now there is Colosseum Behemoth. This is a good card with the Regalia because you ramp up into it. I've been pretty impressed by it. Stuck in Summoner Sanctum is solid. Not like the highest priority. I think Colosseum Behemoth is like an active card you want, and Stuck in Summoner Sanctum is a card that you'll play, and it'll be doing its work, but it won't be like game-changing most of the time. Just like it does its job, and this card's like, okay, this is a problem sometimes. Okay, now we see a Renoa Heartilly. And with that and Garnet, we could maybe make something happen. Genji Glove is not a card you want to put in your deck usually. It's just so much mana to not affect the board when it comes in. Costs 5 to play, and then you have to like equip it for 3. It's like so much. Valkyrie Aerial Unit is solid. But I think we could build a nice green-white deck with Renoa here. The Gubu Gardener, maybe a green sign. And now there's another Renoa. Renoa's a messed up card if you play this in your deck. So 2 Renoas, a Garnet, Colosseum Behemoth. We're going to build like a green-white mid-range deck. I would love White Mage's Staff. I would play Aerith Rescue Mission in my Renoa deck. But we're happy with Renoa number 2. There's an Aerith Rescue Mission now over Gigantode and this. I think at this point, we're going to just draft green-white. Try to make it work. It's not my favorite deck. I love You're Not Alone, though. I haven't had the most success with the archetype, but it could be working. Oh, baby, Rydia's Return Wheeled. Oh, that is what you need if you are drafting this deck. It's a little bit lower power level just in terms of the raw cards you get, but so far, if you look, we have 1 uncommon, 2 uncommons, 3 uncommons, 4 uncommons, 5 uncommons for the deck. So yeah, we get Rydia's Return. Very happy to see that. We have a lot of cards to make multiple bodies with 1 card. And also, I am streaming this live on Twitch. So if you are, if you see me interacting with some people or answering questions, then that's what I'm doing. Aerith Rescue Mission actually looks great in this deck with double Renoa Heartilly and the Rydia's Return so far. We'll take a Blitzball shot. That can be really good with Renoa. Renoa really wants you to have combat tricks because Renoa wants to attack every turn. And so any combat trick gets better when you have Renoa. At this point, we've committed to green-white. Garnet's also one that wants to attack. We just need to fill out the low part of our curve. We've got tons of good top end. Wheeling Iridia's Return is great. We'll take Monk's Fist. It could be a 2-drop we play in a pinch. Huh. Actually, from father to son. I don't think we want to tutor up Regalia. But I don't think we want Monk's Fist either, so we'll consider from father to son, actually. Commune with Beaver is not the best. We'll think about it. Because there's a chance we want that, because we could get Magitech armor. And then we'd have 2 vehicles. And getting Regalia is pretty dang good. Okay, so there's Chocobo Racetrack. Makes a bunch of tokens. I think we might be more interested in Paladin's Arms, just as a 3-drop. Our low part of our curve is pretty lacking. Chocobo's been fine, but nothing insane. I think Paladin's Arms versus Bard's Bow, the benefit is that this costs only 4 to equip, which means you can actually start using it in the earlier stages of the game. Bard's Bow might wheel. Not the best start, but I don't think I want the Chocobo Racetrack that much here. Now we get Vanille, Cheerful Lisi. Love this card. Just a fantastic addition to the deck. Slash of Light would be a great removal spell. Restoration Magic would be really good in this deck too. But we're just going to take the Vanille. It's just exactly what we're looking for. After that, I would take Slash of Light before Restoration Magic, probably. Actually, no, I'd take Restoration Magic. We have some really good cards to protect. But Vanille is nice. My creature count is at 5, but this is a creature, this is a creature. 6, 7. So we're going to try to up our low curve part. We really need to be aggressive here. There's some really good card advantage cards, and we need to be able to compete with that. Okay, pick 3. This is an easy Quina. Quina is fantastic in our deck. Makes us a bunch of tokens. And can even then sacrifice frogs to put counters on him. So he'll make us some extra frogs, which we will use to good effect. And it's a 3-drop. We actually, normally you never have to prioritize 3-drops, but our deck kind of needs them. So Quina is perfect. And now Geisal greens. I think Side Quest Catch a Fish is actually fine. In this deck, it's better like in a deck that has more artifacts. Paladin's Arms would be fine, but a 2-drop that makes a token is great because it goes with Quina. If we get to the late game, we can flash it back. Oftentimes you hit lands because of the Regalia. So easy Geisal greens. I do like an Alderbert Steiner. I will have some of the equipment, so I have like Paladin's Arms already. The lifelink is relevant. I think Dwarven Castle Guard is solid, but life gain is really important on this card, especially because you can like buff it with Renoa to like really swing a race. I'm really liking this, and this card wheels sometimes, so pretty happy with where we're at right now. This is a crazy pack. This is an absolutely crazy pack. Oh my gosh. I think I'm taking White Auracite here over the Crystal's Chosen, because I already have a 7-drop. And drawing 2 7-drops seems really brutal, but Crystal's Chosen is so good in the right build. Oh, man. Oh, it's so sad. I just think this card is better. I think I need it. There's another Garnet. The Crystal's Chosen is so tempting. Now there's Weapons Venda. Or another Geisal. I'll take the Geisal. If you're not equipping things, then it's a little bit underpowered. It's fine still, but nothing crazy. And I now have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops, so I want to make sure I get as many of those as possible. Aerith Rescue Mission is nice. It's not nice in most decks, but it's nice in this deck. Gosh. I would play Town Greeter as well. That pack was so juiced. It had so many cards I want. I would play Crystal's Chosen. I would play Town Greeter. I would play White Auracite. So much value. I'm not really in the market for Commune with Beavers. I don't think I'm going to play From Father to Son. That was more of a speculation in case I get another great vehicle. Prish's Wanderings, we could consider. It's like a good combat trick with Geisal greens. Restoration Magic Wield, that's great. Another Blitzball shot. I'm not in the market for Cloudbound Moogle ever. Oh, gosh. Side quest, catch a fish, sure. The Dwarven Guy Wield, perfect, just what I wanted. Okay, pack 3, here we go. What are we working with? Battle menu. There's a Jumbo Cactus Ore, but we're not going to do that. It is a combo with Blitzball Shot. It's just 7 mana is a lot, and then like you play that, they kill it, you lose the game. This card cares about life gain, so it works well with Adalbert and nothing else in our deck. Battle menu is just really flexible. There's a Colosseum Behemoth. Which I guess we could take. Maybe I do want Colosseum Behemoth. I think this card's really strong. Let's just take battle menu. Keep ourselves lower curve. Stiltskin. So we can give away our permanents. That's not great. In the late game, you can give them lands, but we'll just take the kill spell. There's also Grahatia. But I think we'd rather just have the kill spell. Summon Fenrir is just what we want. My gosh, this card is so good in our deck. Anytime you have Garnet, getting a Summon Fenrir is just what you want. Because that's like a 2-card combo that's game-winning. Delivery Moogle can get 2 mana artifacts. We do not have any of those. There is a You're Not Alone and another Colosseum Behemoth. We are going to play the Colosseum Behemoth here. There's another Town Greeter as well. Hopefully we wheel You're Not Alone. I'm pretty confident we will. This card is fantastic. Town Greeter would also be great. We have a couple of graveyard synergies with our Geisal greens. Just helps us hit bodies while hitting land drops. You're Not Alone would be a great wheel. Rydia's Return. Second copy of this would go a long way, I think. I would play Summon Fat Chocobo, don't get me wrong. That card's pretty good. When you have Aerith Rescue Mission, though, Rydia's Return becomes like an absolute must-have or must-want or really want. I would love Paladin's Arms, too. It's a pretty solid card. Boom, we got Crystal's Chosen. Ugh, it feels bad losing out on the Windurst. Yeah, there's no way we wheel it. And this is the literal last card in the pack, and Magic Pot will be the last card in the pack. I would play Gubu Gardener, too. Okay, the side quest, Raise a Chocobo is okay. It's not a card I really want to play, but... better than Galacat. Vehicle to go with my other card. I won't play it, though. I'll just take this card, and maybe I'll need the interaction. Cactuar Wield. So did T-Rexor. I'd rather get Weapons Vendor. Honestly, T-Rexor's fine. We'll take it. Grahatia Wield. I don't want the Gold Saucer, even though it's a combo with Quina. You're Not Alone Wield, just what we wanted. At this point, we can cut the Blitzball shots, because they're just worse than You're Not Alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are definitely multiple cards that I passed that I wish I could have put in the deck. Yeah, Magic Pot was the last card. Okay. We have enough ramp to play these 7 drops, which is good. So like we have Summon Fenrir, Precious Wanderings, and Side Quest Catch a Fish. Our creature count is at 12. Our artifact count is at 3. Never mind, we do not want to play Side Quest Catch a Fish. It's just too unreliable at flipping. But we have 2 sources of mana ramp that'll help us get up to this mana, and then the Aura side as well. So we have 3 ways to ramp up to our 7 drops, so that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. And we can cycle the Balam T-Rex Azor. Okay, so what do we want to cut here? We're going to cut Side Quest Raise a Chocobo. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. That should be fine. That's like the bare minimum, but it is fine. Our 3-drop slot is totally fine. Cut Fate of the Suncrist, Graha Tia. Precious Wanderings. Restoration Magic. And 1 Colosseum Behemoth. I think this is going to be the build. Creature count is at 10, but then remember we have 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to cut the Balam and just play this guy instead. I think it'll be better. Okay, this will be our build for now. We can always make changes later, but I'll see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support my channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, if you've enjoyed all of the special guests I've been able to bring on, if you find my videos entertaining, educational, hopefully a combination of everything, Patreon is the way to give back to the channel, help me make more videos, and also gain access to cool bonus content that's going to help you in your drafts, like my card-by-card tier list and my format thoughts document. I put a lot of work into these, and I think they are really helpful resources for you. And you're also helping keep the channel thriving. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a huge difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We're going to mulligan. I'm not as confident building this archetype as I wish I was. I'm going to cut Rydia's Return here. Could have cut the Crystal's Chosen as well. Like, I have very low confidence playing this deck because I just haven't drafted the archetype as much as I would like to have. Like, I've played the Rydia's Return combo with Chocobo, like Summon Fat Chocobo. That's a really good combo. The removal spell might be better than one of the 7-drops. It could be. It could be. Okay, so they're playing the same deck as us. I will get the Behemoth. Crystal's Chosen into Rydia's Return should win me the game. Shinra Reinforcements, sure. Okay. What are they doing? They're playing all the colors? This is weird. This is very weird and very suspicious. Very worrying. So if I make 4 guys and buff up my entire team... Sure. Then each of them will attack for 5 on a future turn. We're just going to do this for now. Hmm. I would love for them to chump block this turn because I just want to be able to kill them with the Iridia's Return next turn. Let's kill their mana. So all these guys attack for 5. I don't like this block, but I think I have to do it. Yep, only Renoa dies. Oh, yeah, Renoa and my other guy die. Yep. Okay, so I play, so I have 6 creatures. If 4 of them connect, they die. So they have to chump block everything. Right? Because they're at 19, so even this thing is contributing 4 damage. Okay. So do they have a combat trick to win the game? I figured they might have ice magic, but that scenario is still fine for me. I still ended up in this board state. They whiff on lands. Demon Wall, okay. So they have 3 blockers. I have 4 attackers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 guys get through, they go to 1. Okay. So now I win by force. This is where I'm glad I have the Colosseum Behemoths. Did we get him? This feels like them looking through their graveyard to be like, what happened? Maybe I'm wrong, though. If I draw Aerith Rescue Mission, I win. I still have 2 of those in the deck. Oh, man. Yikes. Beautiful. Okay. Tap 3 creatures. 1. Boom! Got the win. That was closer than it felt like it should have been. Let's look at our deck list, see what we want to change. There's got to be some changes we can make. The kill spell could be nice. I don't know, though. It feels pretty well tuned. 3 7-drops is a lot of 7-drops. We have 2 pieces of kind of mana ramp plus this. This is quite a bit of mana ramp. 2-drop slot. I don't know. I don't know how we would make changes to this. It seems pretty reasonable to me. We'll keep it like this for now. Welcome to another round. We'll keep this. I was saying, I think, to Twitch chat, I think it's possible we only want the crystals chosen as a 7-drop. But it feels like maybe a bit of a waste to not capitalize on our really good top end, because then we can win those kind of grindier games like we just saw. Then again, maybe we're trying to just be more focused and like curve out stops at 5, play crystals chosen as a backup plan, and then use that extra 2 slots. Like if we drew Colosseum Behemoth here, we'd be pretty unhappy with it. Garnet is good here. Sure. It is probably pretty greedy to play both of these. We've got ourselves a lot more time because of the extra 8 life. And now they're white aura sighting a Garnet, which is pretty good for us too. Yeah, I think this should be a 6 mana, 6/6 that 4 cycles probably. 7 drops are expensive. Easy double block. It's funny because of all the life we gained, our life total is totally solid. But we will still need to draw our 4th land at some point, and then that will hopefully hit us our 5th land because we mill 2 if we find a land. We kept a 2-lander, and we are 10 draws deep, and we're still alive somehow, despite not drawing any more lands. Paladin's Arms. At least it's a card we can play. So Summon Chocomock dies next turn. Gosh, we're going to lose this game. And it's all because of our greed. This is an artifact creature. If we could have hit like our land drops here. Oh my god. Of our remaining 23 cards, 13 of them are lands. I don't think we can win this anymore. If we had Fate of the Suncrest in our deck, that could be a draw. Perfect, perfect. I love this. Gosh. Ironically, so close. If I had drawn lands earlier, I would have won this game. It's so sad, so sad. Because I could have killed this artifact, because it's an artifact. Gosh darn it. I mean, Vanille not hitting a land was pretty unlucky. I'll say that much. Yeah, we have a lot of expensive cards. But we also have plenty of cheap ones. I'm just going to keep it like this for now. I honestly think that game was a bit of an anomaly, and I don't want to overreact to it. Welcome to the round. We're going to keep this again. Again, very sketchy. The 7-drop doesn't feel good, but like so does... I mean, the Vanille's going to help me get there. And like, I think this card is really strong. Oh yeah, we got the land. This is kind of how I imagined last game playing out. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting in a land cycler for one of the behemoths. I'm under a lot of pressure here. Gosh, this would be a great time to draw a land to play this guy. I think my deck is just kind of bad. It's not focused enough. I should be playing more early game or less late game, but I'm straddling the line too much. Taking 7 here. They ditch an Ice Flawn when they have 6 mana. That's not a good indication for how Ice Flawn is. I could have killed Sleep Magic as well, but they have a chump blocker. Okay. Makes sense for them to go all out aggro here. I think they might be dead here, though. I'm not sure, though. I haven't checked the math. Oh, now they're certainly dead. At least I hope so. We're getting bailed out. We have got to cut the 7 drops, I think. We've got to do it. It's too expensive. It's just costing me so much. It was enough to win the game, though, is the thing. I'm just going to play Crystal's Chosen. And then play Fate of the Suncrest. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a way to get... I'm going to cut those two, add a Precious Wanderings, and this guy, so I have a Land Cycler. Even though this is great in the deck and it's been pretty solid, I have so many mass pump spells. I'll rely on those to win the late games. Okay, I feel a little bit better about this, but I still don't love it. Yeah, let's see what we can do next round. Welcome to another round. This is a great hand. Turn 2 Garnet every time is real nice. Queena into Geisal Greens, into Renoa. There is the Regalia. This is one of the reasons that lets us play so many 7s. It's because we have this guy to work with. So if we don't attack with this thing, then we can keep it around. Obviously. Come on, land. Jamming Regalia would be fantastic. Okay, Ash. I don't think Ash really wants to attack here. If they spend their turn equipping, then we can jam a Regalia. Gosh. I feel like this game would have almost been over if I'd been able to land Regalia. That's how it feels every time my opponent plays it on turn 4. No attack with Ash, okay. Beautiful. Land, Regalia. Crew it up. This guy wants to be back on blocking duty. Attack with this. We traded for Ash, it's okay. Ash plus token. We can go Auracite into Geisal, but I think I want to go Renoa because they don't have anything really good to Auracite right now. So give me my Quina token. What do they have? Okay, they did have Fate of the Suncrist, but that's okay. The Garnet gaining us some life has been really good here. I'm feeling pretty good about having my 7 drops in the deck now, eh? Also, +3/+3 is game winning. That's the board states you get into with this archetype that I think you hope for. Okay, Quina, sure. Get rid of Ice Flan. So I made a frog as well. Blitzball, sure. Valkyrie, sure. Battle menu's doing good work here. I think adding Precious Wanderings as a combat trick is honestly just what I needed. Oh my gosh. I think that's lethal. Let's just be real about that one. Okay. 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 We're cooking a little bit more now. We have some ramp. We have Regalia. I think we added Precious Wanderings, right? Let's look at the deck list again. This is a deck that I really am glad I'm getting to play it and showcase it because I have been very uncertain with the build. And I think that this build is getting better and better as I look at it more. Precious Wandering seems really good in this deck to give me the extra mana I need to cast these 3 7-drops that are really strong. The Balam as a cycler is really useful. That might just be better as a land. No, I think it's fine that way. And then this is a card I really kind of want to play, but I think we'll keep it the way it is for now. I think we've been pretty fortunate with how we're doing. And yeah, we don't have room for the You're Not Alone, is what I've realized. Okay, see you next round. Welcome to the round. We're going to keep this. It's a really sketchy hand, but this is a really good curve out. Worst possible draw, but you know, it's okay. Adelard into Paladin's Arms is pretty much... Oh yeah, there's a land. It's pretty much our best possible, one of our best possible curves. And it buys us a lot of time with the lifelink. Sure. They're going to regret that. They're going to regret that right about now. Any life you can gain against red-black is huge. Oh, he gets exiled? Okay, now we're in trouble. Oh, gosh. Oh, well. Quina's a solid draw. If we draw, like, Renoa now. Sure. Suplex, gosh darn it. If it was other spells, I think we'd be winning this game, but the fact that it exiled our 2 guys is too much for us. That's just unfortunate how that lined up. Yeah, I think we wouldn't have had time to do this anyway. think we're dead, but it's close-ish. And if we draw our 6th drop that gains us 3 life, we're kind of in it. I think they're trying to decide what happens if they just flash back the Mountain Chocobo. They put me to 2. Freya, yikes. If they were at 1 less life point, we could try to steal this. Like Radius Return, +2/+3, 7. Gosh, if we had drawn Garnet a turn ago, we would have had it, I think. Yeah, I know they have the land, though, to play their Restless thing and get the Wizard ping. Gosh, if we had 1 more land, we would have gained like 1,000,000 life. Oh, this gives haste? Oh, the Furion gives haste. Yeah. That was a tilting loss as well. If they had, oh man, the Garnet came a little late. Honestly, getting to 3 wins with this deck feels like an accomplishment. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. We'll try it again. See you next round. Welcome to another round. I'm gonna keep it. I got this to cycle, then I can get it back with Vanille if I really need a land. This could go well. Sad day. They were able to protect it. Okay, next turn we can play Fenrir. I might honestly trade Fenrir for Magitech Infantry. Though I also kind of just want to play Crystal's Chosen next turn. This seems okay to me. Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. We do get wrecked by them having a Heck Dies or a Marlboro. But let's just hope they don't have that. And they are going to be digging for a kill spell for Renoa anyway. It's probably their biggest priority. Gosh, discard would be really bad for me. Sure. Okay, we got them. Are they just dead on board? Sure. Yes! We've gotten to 4 wins, so this deck is doing good work. That's at least a solid result. Let's keep it going. Welcome to a great hand. I love Summon Fenrir in the opener. Especially if we draw Garnet. Gosh, we're toasted. This card's so good against us. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. That was the draw I was hoping for more than any other. We're happy to trade Fenrir for Finn. Okay. They got color screwed, and we were able to punish. Nicely done. We're at rank number 130. I'm going to cut Iridia's return for the Fate of the Sun Crest. I need that extra interaction, I think. Anyway, see you next game. Welcome to another round. Easy keep. We have the Regalia. Adalbert is a great 2-drop to draw here. Any early play was going to be good, though. I think I'd rather gain life than use this thing to deal 1 extra damage. Well, that worked out about as poorly as it could have. Gaelic Cat's a good one. Sure. This works well for me no matter what. They have +2/+2 for their creature. So I have no summon Fenrir left. That's okay. Okay. This thing's going to kill that artifact. This is going to try to kill Titus if they play another artifact. I think I have to do it this way. So now they have to kill Adalbear, or it's going to gain me enough life to win the game. Okay, that's not going to do it. So if they find another You're Not Alone, I lose. Or a removal spell. Weapons Vendor's not going to do it. Let's go. Do I need to kill their airship? Or can I afford to get back my Regalia? So Regalia is going to be an 8th creature, so Adalbert gains me 10 life. Puts me to 13, which is pretty safe. But if I kill airship, I gain almost as much life. I think that was correct. Because now I'm not on a 2-turn clock anyway. Okay. This is where I would love to have Rydia's return. But I'm also glad I have Crystal's Chosen in this spot. Big draw. Wow! Can't believe it. Oh my gosh. It's still going to be good enough because they're going to like block the Colosseum Behemoth. Maybe. Like, I think they have to. This is a good block by them, I think. So Fate of the Sun Chris still does the job because of the way Trample will work here. So I trample over for the full 7. Deal the extra 3. Boom! Rydia's return would have also been overkill. Nicely done. A nice little win. See you next round. Welcome to our final game. We're keeping. Regalia will find us a plains. 2-drop, 3-drop Regalia. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this could actually be so sick. Oh my gosh, the Persia's Wanderings might just be exactly what we want. Oh man. That's unfortunate. No! Another forest? Oh, that's a real bummer. Oh no. Oh my gosh, and they get back the suplex. Oh my gosh. No! I'm gonna lose this game because I didn't have a planes in my top 40 cards. Gosh darn it. What a joke. My gosh, for the trophy and everything. I'm going to lose the color screw. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is how we're losing. Wow. Come on, planes. I think I win if I draw planes, right? I'm just going to accept the fact that if I don't draw planes next turn, I lose. But if I do draw planes, I'm in it. I get frustrated when I lose these sorts of games. I know I shouldn't, but it is still incredibly frustrating. Perfect, perfect. I love that for me. Maybe I could draw planes here, deck. Just give me a chance to win, you know? Like, I don't need to, like, guarantee a win or anything. If I drew planes, I would be in it. Oh my gosh, it's painful. It's so painful. I just can't buy. Oh my gosh. Do I have to just rely on ripping a planes with this guy? I think that's my best bet. Or just drawing a land with him. Come on, equip the lion. Come on, equip the lions. No, they didn't equip the lions. Oh, I can gain 4 life. Yeah, this game sucked. I hated it. My gosh. What a honestly, like, what a joke. This game would have been so winnable if I'd just drawn a planes at some point. Oh my gosh. I guess I could have gone for the Precious Wanderings instead on turn 3 to get the planes. Because my game fell apart. It completely fell apart. If I play this on turn 3, I have a planes for turn 5, I guess. It just was like Regalia needed to hit me a planes, or I needed to draw one in the first 3 draw steps. Oh man. I could have played Precious instead of the Ochu guy. It's just the Ochu guy is so much better to the Q guy is so much better, I think, in the early turns. They just had their suplex to kill it. They had the suplex to kill. They had suplex to kill that guy. Then they had suplex flashback to kill my Regalia. And then I couldn't draw planes. So I was just like stuck. Man, frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh, that was so tough. I had some outs there. And then they had the stupid tap spells to get rid of my Renoa. Oh my gosh. Just the game just did not go the way I wanted it to. I could have done some stuff differently, of course. I could have played the Precious Wanderings. That would have probably a key play. If I had done that, I could have then played Battle Menu and killed their 2/1 flyer before it did 8 damage to me. Ugh, pain. Anyway, the deck was a success, 6-3. If you made it to the end of the video, leave hashtag build in the comments section down below, because this was one of the hardest decks I've had to build. I think I was happy with our final one, but so brutal down the stretch. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time.